gonna let AI tune my 535i BMW, and I'm gonna be honest, this could end up really bad or it could end up really good. So the goal of what we want out of this today is we want AI to make a flame tune as well as up the boost on the car. So if I've already piqued your curiosity with trying to let AI tune this car, go ahead and like the video. I promise you're not going to be disappointed. Be sure to stick around to the end, because once I go through everything and we let AI do what it's supposed to do, we're going to test it out. I mean, that's all there can be. It's either going to brick the ECU or it's going to work. So we're going to find out. So, all right, to give you all a little bit of insight on what AI I'm going to be using today, I'm actually going to be using Grok 3 to explain to me and to tell me pretty much what to do and what to change on this tune. I can't exactly give the bin file over to Grok because it can't really edit it that way, because you have to use like a software like Tuner Pro. There's a free version, and that's what we're gonna be using today to actually tune the bin file. So to just kind of speed you all up with what I've done so far, is I pretty much just told Grok, I said, hey, I want to pretty much do a custom tune with the Stage 2 plus MHD tune. I want to be able to just kind of change a few things, add a flame tune, and up the boost on it. So we're going to see if Grok is going to be able to explain this to me and actually tune this file, and it's either gonna brick the ECU or it's actually gonna work. So make sure to stick around to the end. Also make sure to like the video for me risking the ECU of the car. All right, so getting into this, you're probably wondering why the heck I have Windows on a MacBook, and well, Apple for some reason doesn't like tuner softwares, to say the least. Grok has already explained to me how to download Tuner Pro. It already found me the XDF file, and I grabbed the Stage 2 Plus bin file from MHD and emailed it to myself. So now, you know, it has everything listed on kind of what I need to go off of. So basically the next step here for how I'm gonna let AI tune this is I'm gonna tell Grok, I'm gonna say, what the heck do I need to do to be able to tune this car, and what do I need to change for it to shoot a flame tune? So that's what we're about to do. So we're gonna see what happens. Right now, I basically am telling Grok that I have everything set up, ready to go on Tuner Pro. I'm telling it, I said, okay, I have everything ready on Tuner Pro, blah, 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 blah. I said, I want to make the car shoot a flame. Tell me what to change. I'm also gonna send Grok a picture of the Tuner Pro software with the folders, with everything in it, so it already knows. Basically, it just has a better idea of what I need to change to actually make this work. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. Also, disclaimer, absolutely do not try this whatsoever. This is for educational purposes only, nothing else. So don't think you can do this, because I don't even know if it's going to work out for me. So don't try this at home. Just use your tuner.
I'm doing it.
Go to exhaust, verbal ignition time. I don't know what any of this means. All right, so we had a little bit of a technical difficulty, to say the least. Grok was definitely not cooperating whatsoever, so we kind of had to move over to ChatGPT for, I guess, kind of the second part of it, for the values and things like that. One of the things that we changed, if you're curious, which, I mean, you can look this up online, we turned the RPMs for the fuel cutoff up to 9,000 RPMs. That doesn't mean that your rev limiter is going to be up to 9,000. It just means the fuel basically is not going to get cut off anymore. But pretty much what that's going to do is it's not going to allow the fuel to be cut off, and that's going to dump more fuel into the exhaust, and that's where you're going to have your flame. I haven't flashed the car yet. I'm going to show the whole process of me actually flashing the tune on the car. It could go one or two ways. It could actually blow up and brick the ECU. So we're gonna see, basically gambling at this point with the car. How about we test it out? It's either gonna blow up, it's either gonna work, or it's gonna brick the ECU. So let's find out. All right, let's do it. I'm sorry if I didn't do too good of a job with kind of explaining everything. I'm just gonna be honest, I have no knowledge whatsoever when it comes to tuning. So definitely do not do what I done. It could just be really bad, to say the least. So basically right now is we're going to flash the map, just like Dora the Explorer, and we're gonna see what happens. We're trying to find that map. All I'm doing right now is after I got done editing the bin, I had to save it and then I had to email it back to me. Then I'm using MHD software to actually flash the custom map. So you have to move that bin folder over to MHD and then you flash it. So that's what we're about to do right now. I hope I explained that to, I don't know, a decent point, but I have no idea. I mean, this could go terribly wrong fast. Good luck. So the map is on the car. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, that's a good sign that the ECU is not bricked. So now we're going to start the car up and we're going to see what happens. Okay, it's normal. Okay, so I finally got the tune pretty much on the car now. One of the things that confused the crap out of me when doing this, after changing these values on the tune, on the bin file, when I uploaded it up at first, there was no flames whatsoever, and I was trying to figure out, because I mean, I even got on some forums and read a little bit and was trying to figure out why it's not shooting a flame, because obviously it should be. So what I found out is I turned off the burbles. If you're using the MHD software and you flash a custom map, since I already changed these values on the custom map, I had to turn off the MHD settings for the burbles, and I done that, and it actually works now. It actually shoots a flame. It does work. It shoots a flame. That's what we're going to show you, is we're going to show you it shooting a flame. We're actually going to wait for the sun to go down just a little bit so you can actually see it. But it shoots a pretty good sized flame, and it's louder than crap too. And I'm actually pretty excited about it, to say the least. Just don't try to do this yourself. It was a terrible idea. It was not a good idea. Well, if you made it this far for the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's give AI a round of applause, because I'm just going to be honest, I'm kind of blown away with how it turned out. I mean, I was hoping for more of a, you know, kind of like a flow of a flame instead of just a big pop. But I don't know, maybe we can change this out later down the road. I think it's insane that you can pretty much get AI to teach you how to tune and what to tune. And I think with this new knowledge, I think it can potentially open up a lot of doors for people that is wanting to like fully customize a tune for themselves and their own car. But as always, it's Appalachian driven. Keep it on the road, unless you drive a Mustang, then you can touch some grass.